I'm Stephen Petrovich. I play Dr. Gangle.
Hello, I'm KATRINA Kemp, and I play Fleck.
Hi, I'm Richard Koons, and I play Squelch.
Oh, it's definitely been in my blood forever. I mean, this is my second time in Cleveland. I played Palace 5 years ago on Beauty and the Beast, so yeah, I've done this for a long time.
Since you were a little kid?
Yeah, for sure. Since I was at least 12 or 13 years old.
Yeah, I just always loved making home movies, like since I was a little kid, and my mom always had the video camera out, and we were making little scripts and scenes, and I'd force my friends to shoot music videos, and it's the opera ghost.
It's the theater.
We had, I was very fortunate to be raised by two parents who met, they moved to Los Angeles to become actors, and on my grandpa's side of the family, they were very involved in circus and singing and performing, and it just got passed down to me.
I remember being really little, and my cousin Jennifer and I would act, direct, and set up the scenes for us to do in the living room. I would take the couch, turn it backwards, put a blanket over, and that was the scene drop, and we would act out all of the fairy tales. Like, she was Cinderella, I was everybody else. She was Snow White, I was everybody else. And I literally remember doing that with her. So yeah, it's always been in the blood. I mean, it's just forever.
Where are each of you from originally?
I'm from South Bend, Indiana, so from the Midwest, not too far actually from here.
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
I grew up in Newtown, Connecticut.
We auditioned together
In the
but
same
we
room,
actually,
but not paired.
Yeah, we actually were not making any physical contact when it came to any of the choreography or the lifts, but we were there together.
But it was like, for me, it was audition number 6. Audition started in February. Casting went out for me in June. There were 7 times that I was back and forth, including a workshop where KATRINA and I were there, where they had 6 Gangles, 6 Squelches, and
3 Flecks.
3 Flecks, and including Yessie, who's in our ensemble.
Yeah.
And we learned some choreography to make sure, and then they cut from that down to 3 of us, and then we waited to hear, and then your audition was different, right?
Yeah, I was actually called in much later. They hadn't found anyone to play Gangle yet, and so I submitted for the role, and I got an audition for it, and this was well after most of the roles had been cast, I think, and I was brought in and just, had to sing on tape, and then kind of just do some last-minute partnering with the associate choreographer because they had to ship the videos off to London and get some approval.
Did they send you a video so that you can prove, I like Stephen, yes! We have the very big, clown face, carnival faces, and we remove it and put on our day wear.
Our street
look.
We could really do the makeup in probably 15 minutes now.
I actually did it in 10.
See, but it's not fun to do that.
It's not fun to do that. You like to have an hour to decompress before, listen to your music.
There are definitely lots of steps though, and I would say building the face with the makeup, and then for me, I do hair as well. I have a wig that someone comes in and puts on at half hour, so it definitely is a process, and you don't want to wait until right before you go on stage.
No, and especially to make sure it doesn't run, because the trio is extremely physical, and the stuff we do, right now when it's -5 outside, it's not so bad, but we were in Florida and it was extremely humid, we were sweating all of our face off, so you have to make sure you're powdered on powdered on powdered. You literally apply it a little piece at a time and bake it on so that it won't run. But my process starts as soon as I wake up and have to shave my head every day. Because someone decided Squelch should be bald.
He has thick, red hair.
I do, yeah. When the director came up to me one day and he's like, Richard, I hate to ask you this, you have such beautiful hair, but... And I was like, yeah, I know it was
very,
coming.
flowy.
Yeah.
And,
Not no more.
We're allowed 2 suitcases, and then we also get a utility trunk that travels on a truck, and it's a big
100 pounds.
100
big
pound.
100-pound trunk that you can put an oven in and a kitchen sink.
You start off with all the stuff that you thought you were gonna need, i.e., like all this stuff to cook with, and find out
7
you never
pairs
cook.
of jeans.
Yeah, all that goes. And then you realize, wow, I've
sweaters.
seen Stephen in that same shirt every day. Never, actually.
It's tough too because we constantly travel between climates. We were in Florida all through the holidays, and then kind of had to go back to the city, switch out your summer wear because now we're in the Arctic, kind of all these cold cities, and then all of your winter wear takes up so much more room because all the clothes are so woolly and thick. And then we'll be going to California in the spring, which means we'll need some new things.
They have packing cubes, if you've ever heard of them. So I literally separated winter and my summer wear. So when I went home, we had a week off for Christmas. So before we got to the colder climate, I literally dropped all of my summer clothes off at home in those packing cubes. So I can just grab them when we go to California.
Yeah, I had to move out of my place when we started the tour, so I had to pack for like
Life?
life. I had to pack for like summer and winter because it was the end of summer, and I just put a whole suitcase full of winter clothes in the trunk that just has been there for like 6 months, and I just took it all out.
Now wait, though, she's from LA, so her idea of winter clothes means instead of a crop top, it actually went all the way down.
So I had to get an all new like winter wardrobe.
Let's talk about your cute little pink.
I have a coat that makes me look like a newborn penguin that he loves.
I have a 6-year-old son at home, and so now that I'm with her instead, I've like taken her by. She's like, she's my baby.
His like fatherly, nurturing
Yeah.
side comes out for us for sure.